Thursday, February 8th, and I am live and finding forever love. Oh gosh, I hope I'm not going to have internet problems today. Let's see about my Wi-Fi. Okay. So welcome to day 8 of the 29 days of love. It is going so quickly, and I'm loving every minute of it, and I'm loving all of the comments and the feedback that I'm getting and the questions that I'm getting. If you along the lines have any questions, you can drop them into the comments or you can message me privately. I love it when you share your questions because most likely if you're asking questions, other people are asking questions as well. And that gives me the opportunity to make a little video or just do a quick answer for you. So thank you for your engagement. Thank you for your feedback, your comments. I hope that you are loving this. If you know anyone that would benefit from this or enjoy it, will you please share it with them, invite them into the group? And it's pretty easy to do. Just hit the invite button and you can go in and you can select and you can invite people in. And what else? A little housekeeping. If you're watching me live, thank you for being here. And if you're watching the replay, I hope that you'll leave me a little comment and say hello. So today we're going to really get into a fun state of mind. We're going to play a little bit. So imagine that you're an artist and you walk into your studio. And you could be a writer, a painter, a sculptor, whatever it is that you want to do. You're in your mode of creating. And before we ever do anything, right, we go in with an intention. And usually, most artists will get into a state of flow and begin to create from that state. And so that's what I'd like to introduce you to and invite you to do today. So to relax, get into a state of energy that's like exploratory, curious, playful, fun. Because what we're going to do is we're going to create a vision. And I want you to move ahead. You can close your eyes to do this if you want to, just like get your... I'm watching my camera blink. I'm watching my camera blink as we're having some internet because we got a lot of snow yesterday. So put your feet flat on the floor. And take a deep breath. Close your eyes if you'd like. And just imagine. Imagine that you have a blank canvas or a blank sheet of paper. And you're going to be looking ahead as an observer of your life in the future. The time frame doesn't really matter. That's up to you. But in the future, you're going to take a bird's eye view of your life. Literally raise yourself up out of your body and look ahead into the future. Sometimes I do a guided meditation where I will have people walk into a room where there's a big TV screen and a movie of their life will come onto the screen. You can do that if you'd like as well. But you're observing. So in this visualization, you're not coming from a place of doing. You're not coming from a place of doing. You're observing. You're watching. You're feeling. What does your day look like? As you begin your day, when you wake up in the morning, the first 17 seconds are critical energetically because they start a momentum for the entire day. And Abraham Hicks or Esther Hicks, Abraham, say that that's like the most important part of your day is the first 17 seconds, because when we sleep at night, energetically we reset. So when we wake up, like, we are a clean palette energetically. And so when we wake up in the morning, the first thing we do is start to worry and think about the problems in our life, and we don't have enough money, or I hate my job, or whatever it is. We just like shot off a flare into the universe. We just launched a rocket of desire, and with the law of attraction and like attracts like, we just set momentum for our entire day. And haven't you ever had this happen where you wake up and you feel like you woke up on the wrong side of the bed? It's more than likely because you were either thinking subconsciously, like throughout the night, you were kind of worrying. Maybe you had some bad dreams, but you wake up. It's okay. If you wake up like that, stay in bed, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and start running through your gratitude list, things that you're grateful for, and start raising that vibration before you start your day. Because otherwise, you'll notice, like, we all have days where we feel like we got up on the wrong side of the bed and we stub our toe and we break the glass, and just things happen, and you just get to the end of the day and you think, I'm so glad this day is over. Wow, what a day that was. But we can have a lot of control over that with how we begin our day. So just keep that in mind. So when you take a deep breath, start getting in a state of gratitude. Think about something that you love that really lights you up. Feel your vibration and energy start to rise. Feel excited anticipation over the idea that you're going to begin creating. Warm up to it. And then begin seeing yourself, your future self, as you begin your day. And as you move through the day. And just be mindful. How do you feel? And I want you to remember, you're observing. This is your future. This is your future. This is your creation. So I'm not asking you to observe a day right now, because what's happening right now may not be making you very happy. What's happening right now, you might want to change. What's happening right now is based upon your love story, and we're rewriting that love story during the course of these days. So ask yourself, who do I want to be? Who am I creating? So as you do that, you can either write it down, or you can do that at a future date. Like, you can sit down, carve aside some time to sit and to go through this exercise and write it down with clarity. I'm going to share a little bit with you here. And I also want to return to our I am statements from yesterday. So any of you that have done your I am statement, if you would like to share that in the group, that would be amazing. Would love to see it. Would love to hear what your I am statement is. As far as your visualization goes, I'd love to share that, or have you share that as well. So one that I wrote, sorry guys, having internet stuff today. I wake, I give thanks, I think about my day, and I ask the universe to bless me with joy and love. I sit in silence and I meditate, connecting to universe, spirit, love. I'm not sure where my internet paused. I sit in silence and meditate, connecting to universe, spirit, love, excited to receive. I dance, connecting with my body in movement. I enjoy my coffee and feed my body nutrition that creates health and vitality. I write and share my work with the world with the intention of spreading love. I create myself daily. I create my life daily. I coach my clients from and in love. I receive payment for my writing, my coaching, my services every day. I take time in nature and refill my pitcher. I connect with the people that I love and I enjoy new connections. And I end my day in meditation and gratitude. So that's just an example for you. So I'd like you to create one of those if you feel that resonates with you. I have another I am statement, my most recent I am statement that I'll share in the group as an example for you. And so I want to talk about like wave trains. I want to talk about energy again. So, coming back to why visualization is so important, why these waves really matter. Because when we're on this energetic wave train, we can be up, we can be down, we're like bottles in the surf. But when we know where we're going and we're really clear, we have a direction. So we can ride those waves, like the thought waves that I talk about. It's just energy. And so often we default to those sorry, I look up and I see my camera blinking. So often we will default back to our love stories and our patterns and our habits. And we have to remind ourselves every single day that I'm the creator, that my energy has everything to do with what I'm creating, both in my day to day and long term into my future. And so you get to decide, what kind of artist are you when you're creating? Are you creative dreamer? Are you a visionary, fantasy? Or are you moody and doomsday and bleak like Eeyore? It'll never work. Or Chicken Little, the sky is falling. You get to choose. You get to choose what kind of creator you are. You get to choose what kind of life you want to create and live. But it's the clarity about what you really, really want combined with your energy and inspired action. Like, are they all aligned? And then you're going to really start to see momentum. I almost said movement and momentum combined into one word. So, what would you do if you couldn't fail? Do you know what you really want? What would you do if it never occurred to you that you could fail? So many times we can look back in hindsight and see times in our lives where we overcame an obstacle that, if you would have asked us about that in advance, we would have told you that we'd never survive it. Or, no, I can never do that. I can never do that. But we did it. And isn't that the beauty of like youth before we start to unlearn who we really are? Like, babies don't give up on walking. They don't ever stop and go, I can't, I'm going to quit. I'm just going to crawl for my whole life because it's too hard and I'm never going to get it. And I'm just not good enough to walk. I'm just not smart enough or cute enough, or I'm just not enough to walk. So walking is just not in my wheelhouse. I think I'll give up on that today. I'm just going to crawl for the rest of my life. Like that never occurs to them. They do it and they do it and they do it until they get it. And then when they get it, they practice it and they get better at it and better at it and better at it. It's the same thing with our energy, with our thoughts, with our clarity, with our love story. If you want a love story, like forever love, a next level love, you can have it. You can have anything that you want as long as you're committed to it. So I want to share with you something that I absolutely love. This was like life-changing for me when I heard this. So from Alpha Femme, Melanie Ann Layer is the name of the coach from Alpha Femme. I always want to make sure I give credit when I move into a place where I'm teaching something that's not my original. Well, I say this all the time, same message, different messenger. It's like when I'm talking about love, nothing is actually original. Jesus taught pure love, right? It's like, so nothing's totally original. But when I know that there's a coach teaching something that I love, I want to make sure that I give credit. I'm not sure what's happening here. Okay, there's two kinds of people. There are people that set a goal or an intention or have clarity or start to create, and they come and they want coaching and they want to get from here to there. And they say, I'll do anything. I will do anything. I want to find the love of my life. I want to experience next level love. I want to create abundance in all things in my life. I want to feel wealthy. I want to have financial freedom. I want to, whatever it is that you want. And I want it. I'll do anything. And what Melanie teaches, and I love this, is that there's two kinds of people. There's the no matter what, and then there's the as long as. So if you fall in the category of as long as, then I want this, this is my desire. I've done manifestations, I have done affirmations, I've written it down, I've done visualizations. This is it. This is what I want. As long as it's not too hard. As long as it doesn't cause me any kind of fear or doubt, as long as it's not uncomfortable, as long as I don't have to work more than 2 hours a day, as long as it's like there's a contingency, right? It depends on something. Then you'll do it. Then you'll do the no matter what. But there are people that are no matter whaters that really mean it. Like, I will show up every day for 29 days, no matter what. I will commit to being the very best partner that I can be, no matter what. I choose love above all, no matter what. That means we go back to day one with Corinthians chapter 13. Love keeps no record of wrongs. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is forgiveness. Love is acceptance, no matter what. If you slide out of that, you're out of alignment with love. And it's easy to do. But here's the beautiful part about it. Forgive yourself and course correct. Forgive yourself and come back to love. Your heart center. Imagine it's like a lane, like you're driving down the road, and all of a sudden you're like halfway into the other lane and you course correct and you come back. Ooh, okay. You start to feel it in your body when you're off center, when you have separated from heart center. And you know what? And you return to center quickly. And that becomes the goal, is how quickly can I return to center? How quickly can I get back in my lane? How quickly can I return to love? Again and again, no matter what, no matter what. Not as long as, no matter what. How quickly can I return to love? All right, I know we had some internet glitches today. You guys, I'm so sorry. I hope I'll rewatch the video, and if it's just too choppy, then I'll re-record and I'll just drop a recording instead of live in. If you were here live, thank you for being with me, sticking with me. If you're watching the replay, like I said, I'll take a look at the quality and see if it's a doable video, or I'll re-record. Thank you for being here for day 8. Tomorrow is Friday, and it is day 9. So join me again here tomorrow. It's just going to keep getting better and better. I'll see you then.